This video is in a series about my various experiences with video game consoles. My first system was the Super NES, and for people in my age group, that was like maybe the defining one. Like, obviously, by that point in time, there was a Sega versus Nintendo thing. So I had Super NES friends, I had Genesis friends, and both of them were cool. It was actually cool to have friends with a different system because you didn't have to buy both of them. Because who bought both of them? Like, what are you, rich people out there with like multiple game consoles? Are you kidding? Early 90s San Antonio, we were only buying one game console. So take your pick and then make some other friends. Ours was a Nintendo household. We got a Super Nintendo. I think I was like 6 or something. First video game would have been Super Mario World. So that is my introduction to Mario and video gaming in general. I know Mario 3 is probably the better game, and probably the more famous game, and probably the more groundbreaking game. But Super Nintendo's Super Mario World was my jam. First game I ever bought with my own money, saving up with allowance money, so it wasn't really my money, but you know, Super Mario Kart. Now, between our family and like friends that I had in elementary school, and then going away to college and bringing my Super NES with me, and other people bringing their Super NESs with them, I have probably played like a lot of really good Super Nintendo games. So much so that when I look at the Super Nintendo games I have with me, I recognize that they're not all the really good games. Like, they're just the games that I owned and like purchased later or whatever. So, you know, I played Mario World, Mario Kart, Link to the Past. I played some platformers like Aladdin and Lion King. Don't get Lion King. It's not very good. It's too hard. Don't get it. That stupid the stupid I can't wait to be king level. Like, I had to cheat to get past that one. Anyway, Donkey Kong Country, Mickey's Magical Quest, surprisingly good. The not so surprisingly good $75 at the time Mickey's Circus Mystery, which was co-op, so that was cool. Kirby Superstar, all these things I played on my console, and it was all really good, really cool. I missed out on some really good Super NES games though as a kid, like Super Metroid, for example. I only played through friends in college. I only played Final Fantasy 3, 7, whatever in high school. I like, get this. I saw a cartridge in New York City when we went on a choir trip, and I was like, because at the time, getting this game like online would have been way more expensive. I saw it in like some random like video game store in New York City and was like, well, it's a good deal. I may as well get it. Because, yeah, at the time it was harder to get some of those games. I eBayed to get Kirby Superstar, a game that I rented and really liked but never bought. Mega Man X was another one that I really, really enjoyed, and I owned that one. Apparently some of the later X series are pretty rare, but I don't have those. Some of the really respected like RPGs didn't play until later. Chrono Trigger, for example. Never played it. Heard it was really good. Read all about it in Nintendo Power when I was a kid, but didn't get to play it until I think it was like my ex's friend had it, and I just played it in their dorm room. It's really highly regarded, right? It's also short, so you can actually like beat it, and I think maybe that's one of the reasons why people actually like it compared to some of the other RPGs. And then, of course, the Super NES comes back on the Wii, right? The Wii's virtual console. So some of the games I'm playing only on that. I actually replayed like Ogre Battle, both in a cartridge form that I think I eBayed and paid probably too much for, and then later on in the virtual console. I really liked revisiting old games in the virtual console, especially games I didn't get to play. So anyway, to sum it up, the Super NES was my childhood's video game system. And for people in their mid-30s, it's definitely like the one that like some people even still have, and like will play to this day. Once we get our video game room up and running, which God knows when that's going to happen, uh, I might be playing some more Super NES games. I'm even introducing my daughter to some of these Super NES games. By the time we get it up and running, she'll be of the age she can actually play it.